It's 2:30 a.m. local, and you know what time it is? The Monarch Millions, once again, day 5, Kevin. And the thing is, today we do have a new opponent. This time it's going to be Kayhan Mokri, and it's going to be a $2 million piece of match, so $4 million total. I would say you're excited or not?
Absolutely. I mean, Kayhan, this is a rematch for Ossi. They played a month ago in Cyprus, and I didn't get to watch any of that. I'm excited to watch a new challenge for Ossi. I'm excited to see the adjustments that are coming. I mean, I don't know that this is going to be the toughest competition yet, but just given the experience I'm familiar with from Kayhan Mokri, he plays online, he plays very high stakes. He just took down the 150K for almost $4 million. How do you not give the edge to this guy?
Well, I mean, he won $4 million that you mentioned in the Super High Roller Series. But the thing is, this match is for $4 million. So perhaps Ossi Ketola is trying to take that first prize money for himself without winning the tournament.
Yeah, things can change quick, obviously, for his ledger during this series. 2 million at risk each in this match. Maybe more to come.
Maybe more to come. So small recap of what we had so far. So day 1, he played against Limitless. He lost $6 million, played 2 matches. Day 2, he played against Alex Foxen, and then he was down $3 million after that as he won the first $2 million match, lost to $5 million. Day 3, he beat Foxen 3 games, 2 games out of, and lost 1, and he netted $12 million in, 12.
2 out of 3 that day, plus
the math is tough. The math is tough.
6.
But he's up $3 million overall against Alex Foxen, and then day 4, he played against Elias Tavidier. He ended up breaking even. That was a lot of fun to watch. And here we are on day 5 for the Mokri match. So, it does seem like the players are ready to play. So let's get going.
I was too busy watching you.
I don't think so.
Oh, the setting is a bit different here.
So it's 1020, correct?
Yeah.
40,000.
Yeah, now this match being played in the back room, separate stage, separate cameras.
So once again, this is $2 million a piece. Blinds are 10,000, 20,000. Immediately we got a little potential collision. Mid pair versus 9s.
Pair plus a gutter now for Ketola, out of position. Not typical to lead on the ace, but strong enough hand. And without improvement, Mokri's 2 9s are good.
Even a 5s might feel good if he feels like it's up against clubs.
Definitely some king, queen, king jack type hands possible for Mokri. We've seen Ketola generally betting thin for value.
This would be a very thin value bet. Looks like he's gonna value on himself likely.
Yeah, when it's just 90,000, I don't know that we can get away from 2 9s. Kayhan makes the call.
So first blood, Kayhan Mokri. It's just so cool to see that we're in an age where we get the opportunity to see $1 million heads-up matches, more specifically a $2 million heads-up match right now. Ketola's just been challenging everyone. Day 5.
Great. 50.
So I should not post the game on Instagram or anything?
I mean, just not the results.
Okay.
Well, address, sorry, 40,000.
Something to note immediately. Mokri is using a min-raising strategy.
Are you gonna smile for me or not?
No.
I'll edit a hamburger in there. Give me a second in the sand.
Kayhan took a photo of
50.
Ossi Ketola, perhaps for Instagram. Kayhan limping 7-5 of clubs, 90 big blinds deep, which is
Feels
going to be able to
like-
contain the pot against the kings.
Raise. 80.
Yeah, perfect timing to not end up in a 3-bet pot, as the 7-5 of clubs certainly good enough to continue against a 3-bet were it to raise.
160k in the middle. Kings looking quite good.
Ossi typically one to check out a position in these spots,
75.
starting with aggression. Always expecting gear changes from Ketola, from match to match.
Part of me wonders if Ketola is reviewing all of the tape. He's got different opponents though every time, whereas
Raise. 50.
the pros, you know, I'm sure
200.
they're definitely studying Ketola's game a bit. Onto this one. And this is really cool for me to see that Mokri is opting to 3-bet 8s, where I feel like every other opponent hasn't 3-bet a hand
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, this a bit more marginal than what we're used to seeing,
5 seconds.
and I think it's the right adjustment. Monarch is opening plenty of hands on the button. It's not like you're up against someone who's too tight and not giving action.
Sure.
No worries. Raise. 40.
Gonna be ace 6 versus queen 8 of diamonds. Queen 8 making the best hand.
Check. Check.
Check around. Shouldn't complicate too much for the queen 8.
Check.
Ketola's getting tricky. Checking top pair once again.
And we're already seeing Kayhan take a less aggressive approach than the previous pros. Most players choosing to c-bet relentlessly on flops. Mokri happy to take showdown with his ace.
Muck.
Ketola unable to get any value from the ace high.
Huh? Okay.
Raise. 50.
Pocket 8s. So Jack 10 suited. Plays it at a single raise pot. 100,000 in the middle.
Check.
Top pair now for Mokri.
And this is a notable hand to not 3-bet, Randy, so Mokri still borrowing some of the ideas from
75.
the other pros, it seems, to manage pots.
Yeah, interesting. He 3-bet 8s and just called up Jack 10 suited. So we'll see how it develops over time. For now, though, top pair going to get value from the 8s. Little 4-liner out there. And Mokri goes for a check. Eights is contemplating going for thin value.
Does feel very ambitious, but the thing that Ossi has seen in other matches,
85 call.
A snap verbal call from Jack 10 suited.
see, I think Ossi's used to his opponents just announcing the strength of their hand for the most part. Mokri playing that one a little bit under-repped, a little deceptively.
Why do you have to take our phone?
Somebody took it.
Okay. Hey, it's okay. I mean, it's for. Oh,
No.
if it's for you, then.
Josh, can I get a coffee?
Raise 40.
Yeah, it kind of almost feels like immediately that Mokri is playing in a different manner than Ketola is used to. Some of the value bets might not be as effective, the thin ones at least. We'll see. For now, though, Ace Jack looking quite solid.
55.
Mokri's actually playing absurdly fast. Ossi's going to try to
170.
test the waters with a check raised to 175,000, 10 of clubs in hand. Gets called and there's 430,000 in the middle. Four doesn't rate to change the texture.
Check.
Now comes the check. Ace Jack is going to feel very happy.
160.
Looking to build a pot. $160,000 now.
I think I would have liked to see a check back from Mokri, given what we've seen in prior matches, but he's still feeling out the early stages. Oh, okay. Thought he was reaching for chips there, Randy.
I was like, what are you surprised he
It's a
folded
10
10 high?
10 of clubs, 7.
Yeah, he got me worried. He thought he was going to
Has to hit the muck.
continue. How about getting pocket aces? Heads up. Now, he made a 3-bet to 200,000 earlier with the deeper stack. We're into 75 big blind territory,
185.
and he's going slightly smaller,
185.
praying for a call. Unable to get one.
Raise 40.
Min raise pot. Pair of sevens. Best for Ketola.
Check. 25.
It's like Mokri knows what he's doing instantly when he gets over to him. Can't keep the camera on him.
Mokri's played a lot of heads up online. Do you think these decisions are going to feel more automatic for him than most of the players we've seen?
Turns the king. Now reaching for chips
110.
in the form of 110k towards pot. Knows he can represent some semi bluffs. Hard fold to make with a 7.
Really does seem like too much hand. Not that we love the Jack of Hearts. A lot of bluff interference.
I like calling one more and deciding based on texture. But he makes a correct laydown. Really nice. I'm curious to see if folding, second pairs will become a habit for Ketola against this opponent. But he's already down $600,000.
50.
Raise
This cash game, heads up game.
Check. Check.
Destroying the coffee. It's gonna be one of those long nights, eh? Maybe multiple heads up matches tonight.
I got the coffee ready, Randy.
Yeah. 2 pair, looking for the trap on the turn. And look at Mokri. He's really kind of adjusted for Ossi. He knows that Ossi likes to do the delayed bet.
Yeah, this looks like an informed style. I also think Queen 8 is a nice combo to check down and try to go for river check raise. We unblock the king, we unblock the ace. These are hands that might delayed bet.
Right, they go for value at some point, especially if you look back on the way Ossi plays hands, he value bets very thinly, even for big sizes, right? So that was a really
Olympia.
nice adjustment.
Can I have the 2 cold waters, please? Yeah, can you take this? Thank you very much.
Call.
So Mokri limping 9-4 offsuit. Seems to be very happy to limp some hands.
Yeah, and this a little wider than most players have continued on the button as well. 9-4 offsuit, bottom 10% hand. But Mokri's using the limp to just get involved in more pots. It seems like he wants to not only play fast, but play every hand if possible.
20. Call.
Chop it up.
Chop it up. You're like, I'm not sure if I should be confident about tabling the 4.
You think he said can't win?
I didn't quite catch it.
Mokri looks like the guy who would make that joke, you know? He's got poker dad jokes.
He does it. He seems very comfortable from what I've seen so far in this heads-up match today. Mokri, that is. King Jack offsuit.
50. Raise 50.
Sorry. Trying to make a transaction.
No problem. Check.
And ace ace 9.
Check. Check. Check.
More checking. Over to the river.
Check.
Let's see if Ketola tries to bluff here. I don't think Mokri is inclined to believe that King High is losing.
We just shot out 300,000 into 100K.
That's a bet that's going to get it done against the King Jack. Nice find.
I feel like if he bet pot or anything lower, King High was going to snap it off.
Oh, I completely agree.
So the bottom end of the deck, Mokri is opting to limp at the moment. Hopefully using positional advantage and limp pots to win a couple chips here and there.
Raise 125.
Ketola. Not going to let that happen with King Jack suited. Jack 6 now.
Raise 50.
185.
Raise
Instantly
185.
3 bet to 185. I don't know if I'm reading too much into it, Kevin, but I think it's very clear that Mokri is playing as fast as possible, perhaps to kind of pressure Ketola with the shot clock out there. Kind of just feel like whatever you do, the action's on you immediately, and that may fluster him a bit.
I think it's also smart if you're playing on a limited clock for the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Mokri just wants to play as much poker as possible tonight,
Sure.
this is the way to do it.
Perhaps just trying to keep leaning on Ketola with time pressure of his chip count dwindling, and maybe try to just get him to make some mistakes in key pots later. Keep an eye on that.
I think it's notable that Monarch folded the 9-5 of diamonds, not because it's a huge hand, but just because I think even 10 hands ago, he would have been check raising that. But the failed check raise with the 10-7 and just the way things have gone so far, discouraging Monarch from getting out of line right now.
Yeah, he's lost 40% of his stack so far in this heads-up match. Check around. Ace-9 of clubs is quite strong.
100.
This time, shoots out a pot-sized bet. King-Jack. Gonna call. Doesn't hit the gut shot.
I like continuing to bet here as Mokri.
200.
2/3 pot, strong ace. Main target's a 10x, I imagine.
It's easy to claim you have a missed draw. It's hard to induce action from a missed draw.
Especially when you're holding 9 of clubs.
Wow.
Oh my. He's gonna just come in with raise, potentially. He is. Confirmed. 650,000 on a bluff.
I'm not sure this will work. Mokri's going to take his time.
Yeah, I mean, also he's saying he slow played a hand or maybe river 2 pair. Straight. Mokri makes the call. And this $1.6 million pot is going to Kayhan Mokri. Well played. Bet calls with top pair 9 kicker.
That's a nice find.
It's not tap water, is it? Thank you.
Contrast to what we saw the last few days, Randy. A lot of players not willing to make a big bluff catch against Monarch.
Yeah, from what I've seen, it seems like Mokri is just... He's got a game plan for this man. He's put in the homework. And he's playing extremely well. Ace-5 limping against Ketola's Queen-10 off.
60. Raise 60.
As Ketola 3x's it.
I'll put it like this.
Mokri just calling. Not believing that there's enough bluffs to justify a limp shove.
Ketola now. Top pair.
$45.
45.
45K. Getting looked up by Ace High. Queen 10 still good.
With a number of big draws out there, it might be tempting just to be all in. 330K back, 210 in the middle.
Certainly crossing Monarch's mind. He goes for a check to trap.
It's a nice check back from Mokri. Tempting to bluff at the check, but Randy, you and me both have seen Ketola check a number of strong hands in these spots.
Right? Why get blown off your hand? Ace High might even be good. S plate though. Queen 10's gonna go for value. Half the pot. Queen 6 deuce jack 6. Ace High. Is it curious? It is curious. And there's the clawback for Ketola, winning this $440,000 pot. Still down 1.35 million at the moment.
That call looking like a pretty big statement. The first one that's just like a
Can I get the same?
True
but I don't want
bluff
this white
catcher.
Stuff. Can I get some bananas instead of that?
wow.
Wait, did he just shower the dragon fruit?
He did. Randy, I knew that was gonna
The white stuff
upset you.
is dragon fruit and is
You having fun?
I am.
Send it up here.
I am having the time of my life. Are you?
Great. For you?
Let's make it more fun, huh? 150.
150.
Let's make it more fun. 150. He's got king 6 suited.
Nodi hasn't put the chips out yet. Playing mind games.
300,000 in the middle. Tens are best. King 6 suited has some backdoor interest.
90.
In comes the call. Ketola's in trouble. Turns the queen.
I do like the stickiness that Monarch's bringing to this hand. It's appropriate. It's just
All in.
mistimed. 2 tens. Trying to get paid the max by a 9. This hand should be over.
Indeed it
Want to
is.
pick one? Which one do you want to pick? Pick one.
Watch him pick both. He's just going to take both. Pick one is brutal when it's always a 10.
I don't want to drink from this. I look like a guy who's too much at a bar, you know? Looks like I'm drinking vodka. I don't want to give that.
One vodka.
So, Kayhan didn't want to drink out of water glasses. Got 2 bottles of water instead. Could be a spot for Ketola to get some chips.
Okay.
And do note that Kayhan actually limp jacks on the button.
Yeah, players getting into that very shallow depth where button limping is the main play. 20 big blinds.
Yeah, perhaps he's read Ossi is attacking limps with shallow stacks. Pot call. If Ketola can bet once more, he'd probably get value out of jacks.
Would be hard to fold. Jack of hearts as well. Blocking some value.
Would he push in 145K?
Big bet.
You have a good hand? Maybe? You're not sure? Yeah, I don't think.
145.
Yeah.
Cool.
Take it, sir.
Good.
Back up to 620,000. Is Ketola gonna eat some of that godly dragon fruit or not? Because he's only gone for kiwi so far. I'm just so mad at Mokri for saying to get rid of the white stuff.
I think Monarch's going to clean the plate.
Okay.
What do you think you would have done on the hand with Foxen?
Which one?
The hand,
What is the hand? What does that even mean?
the
Wow, I'm so nervous. I'm shaking.
the
Is it?
11,
I
11,
can't-
11 million pot.
I didn't even see it, I think.
Oh really?
What was the 11 million pot? Tell me. I called, yeah.
A part of me feels that Kayhan's seen the hand.
You think he's fishing for information?
I think so. I don't know what your read is on the situation.
The one where what?
What was all that Hollywood thing?
The what?
Just now. Do you want to raise or?
I don't even know. I'm so sleepy again. It's
Tell me about the hand.
counting chips is becoming a struggle again.
You can just say check, and they will just.
It is a limp pot. Ketola announcing that he is sleepy. Does river to 3 for a full house.
Bit surprised that Mokri didn't try to win this one, to be honest. Wouldn't have worked against the ace-3. He'll try now.
Your favorite hand.
Nice.
You wanted to raise that.
It's the one I had full house and I shoved big on river. He had the flush. He had the flush and
He had a flush.
yeah, and you kind of hero called
I'm probably not folding a flush. You know.
when it's like 4x the pot or something for all in.
Man,
Yeah.
a flush is a flush. What do you want me to do? Come here and
Yeah.
fold flushes? Heads up. I better sleep in my apartment.
You think he flew 20 hours to Jeju to fold flushes?
Would you call his hand? Ooh, yeah. So you did come to fold flushes.
It's a very interesting conversation they're having. I am getting the vibes that Mokri is fishing for information,
Yeah,
but I don't know how,
I think you're right.
just maybe he can learn something.
We've been talking this whole time about how he seems prepared, how he's clearly watched some tape.
Right, like
We're
if-
meant to believe he didn't see the biggest pot that's been played this week.
Exactly. Because it's very clear he's made adjustments to Ketola. He hasn't even played him this trip at all,
Oh, this cheap little river bluff.
right? Jack high, 4 flush out
Folding
there.
a flush, remember. Almost flush.
Wow,
you
did
call?
you just get called by King High?
King
Ah.
Jack high. Well done, sir. Back up to 800,000.
I gave you my answer. What is yours?
Hmm?
I gave you my answer. What is yours? You don't know? 40.
40.
I would probably call.
What can you do?
It's 150.
10,000. Rebate.
The sleep situation is not ideal.
A sleep-deprived Monarch. His solution is play $1 million matches. This one, $2 million apiece. Winner will take home $4 million.
There's 40.
He did bring the stakes down, Randy.
The warm-up.
Yeah, this is like entry level.
So the pre-flop raiser in this hand, Mokri.
Check. 30.
Little 30K C-bet.
I mean, was it a 3-bet pot also?
Well, how did it go?
Don't think it was.
I think no.
It was a single raise pot. I honestly just don't believe that Mokri doesn't know the hand.
I had like king jack, and I hit the
Oh,
king.
yeah, I
hit
saw,
the
I
hit
saw.
the king jack on the flop.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice spot for Ketola. Aces.
There's 1.
Gonna isolate the limp. And 10-8 suited. It's in there.
Pretty strong hand to have started with a limp. Can't fold just yet.
220,000 in the middle, and
Oh.
Mokri flops the straight.
I don't think there's a way out of this one, Randy. Ossi's going to need backdoor clubs.
125,000. Mokri with the call, with the nuts. 4 to a straight. Maybe the aces can find a way to save itself, but aces are still very strong in his spot, Kevin.
I wouldn't say they're very strong, but they are still worth putting money in the pot in some way. Maybe check calling, maybe small betting. There's a number of ways for Mokri to have hit a straight now that it's 4. 4 to a straight on board.
That's 175,000. Perhaps trying to get value from clubs or 9x, 7x of a gut shot, something like that. Pot now 820,000. It regards the queen. I don't know. I just feel like Ketola's not in the folding mood of aces when he's got 370k back with 820 in the middle.
Yeah, and it's a relative blank on the river.
Maybe just value bet the aces yourself is what he's thinking.
All in.
He goes all in, and
You got the 8.
it's the nuts.
Nice.
He's got more than 8. 10-8.
Same or what?
I think we can do same.
Okay, 10 minutes, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, always do 10 minutes after and then
Okay.
regroup.
Okay, so the first match is over very quickly. Ossi Ketola, aka Monarch, down $2 million against Kayhan Mokri. And it seems like they need a few minutes to kind of just set up the next match. It seems like they're going to at least play the same stakes, unconfirmed if they're going to all of a sudden raise it. But what are your main takeaways from that first match, Kevin?
I mean, we spoke about it a few times, Randy. It was the preparedness that Kayhan came with and also the pace with which he was playing. I mean, let's be honest, he ran very well in that match. He flopped a straight against aces. He had multiple big pocket pairs, big pre-flop hands. Kayhan was going to win that match almost no matter what, but the speed at which he did it and the confidence with which he was able to make calls, that ace-9 suited hand comes to mind, making a big river call. This is just someone who did his homework.
Yeah, he certainly did his homework, right? Like, he opted to check multiple times, where other players we saw they would check twice and then they felt like they had to value bet their hand, right? But,
Yeah.
you know, Mokri was checking 3 times. But I feel like the thing I want to talk about is he did his homework. But when we watched that game just now, it sounded like Mokri said he did not know about this King-Jack hand. You don't
Yeah.
believe him either, do you?
No, I don't believe him. And it felt like, I mean, you talked about fishing for information. There's more than one kind of info at stake in these heads-up matches. I think not only is Kayhan trying to figure out how Ossi plays, he's trying to hear how he thinks about that spot. He wants to know if that was a big call from his point of view that Fox had made, because maybe from Mokri's point of view, it's not that big of a call. It's just a cooler, right? So if Ossi reveals, oh, actually, that was a crazy call, don't you think? It's like, well, maybe I'm going to try and run you over a little bit, or maybe I'm going to adjust my game in some way.
Sure, any kind of extra information. It's a bit of free roll. You can ask, throw the question back at him, and it seems like the players have already taken back their seats. So let's send it down for the second match of Kayhan Mokri and Ossi Ketola.
Yeah, go. Yeah.
I hope you guys are enjoying the game. Let us know in the chat. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe. Day 5 of the Monarch Millions. Randy Liu alongside Kevin Rabichow. And they are playing $2 million apiece once again. Running it back. So Ketola, if he wins this match, he'll be even for the
Yeah,
day.
it's good that you clarified because that could be
Yeah.
annoying thing to handle after. 40.
Raise 40,000.
So let's see if Ossi Ketola can mix it up a bit. But like you mentioned, Mokri did run relatively well.
Raise 50,000.
If I win more than 10 mil, then I also get the trophy.
You want the trophy? Oh,
Yeah.
you want to play for the trophy now? What do you want to offer for the trophy?
I already told you the deal.
If you win over 10 mil, you want to take the trophy?
Yeah, I already have one.
You want to take my soul with that, or the trophy is enough?
I think I got the soul part already.
75,000.
That's pretty funny.
75,000.
It sounds like Ketola wants to break. Kayhan Mokri.
WSOP main event final table. This is, for me, 10 million.
Raise 50,000.
I think he's serious. If Ossi Ketola wins 10 million, he gets Mokri's trophy from this trip.
Check.
Best hand to Mokri, open ender for Ketola. Seven's now best.
Check. Check. Show first. Press 60. Press.
The slow reveal. Showed the 7 second for the best hand.
Where's the vodka?
You may do.
Max. Yo. We need some vodka.
That better not be for me. I don't drink.
Yo.
I don't drink vodka.
Okay, something.
Let's get something else.
Third match.
No, no,
Third match we start.
look, we actually need to get you like semi-drunk. I'm like, I can show you my Whoop history.
I
So
can show you my aura history.
I
Is it a competition?
have been tracking your sleep, more or less.
You've been tracking mine.
Yes. And so basically, I woke up at 6 p.m. yesterday, so like 26 hours ago,
Okay.
and since then I've slept like 1 to 2 hours.
Oh my God, you're trying to fuck with me now. You've never talked in a hand, and now you continue talking. What is this?
So it's not ideal.
Just for the talking, you get it there. Take it.
Nice call.
I
You
play the
win.
board.
You play the board. You want to show that hand, or you want to mock it? Are you slow rolling me?
I'm not yet.
Okay, I have 5.
But now it's in the plans for the future.
Okay, so what do you want to do? You want to play a game? That's what you want to do, basically.
What do you mean? Like
You want to play a game that involves drinking. But I only
yeah,
drink
and
if
also
I have a
yeah.
companion.
Plus, it's a giga scam handicap. Like
No. It's really not.
what the fuck?
Sounds like Monarch is hoping to get Mokri to drink some vodka.
Already.
Oh wait, what the?
I only drink if I have a drinking partner this time. How about that? But for every
I'm basically drunk.
unit you take, I'll do 1.5 too. 40.
This is getting very interesting.
Live negotiations.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to negotiate about everything apparently. Give me 10 more, please. 10 more.
10 more, please.
Oh,
Save.
I actually feel like I'm playing underwater right now.
Raise.
You know, I just had a lot of good hands last night. No.
Check. Check.
Ketola with the heart draw, the queen.
Call.
That river card, they would chop it in terms of kickers.
Bet.
Bet 75K. It's actually
Okay,
Ketola
ace
who
three.
bet 75K.
You can smell my cards.
I can smell your cards?
Yes.
Okay, let me smell them. Is that okay? If I
Go.
don't, it's not okay to smell them? No,
Go.
I'm
Go,
not
go,
allowed.
I think
Okay, they smell
Mokri was
bad.
calling no matter what.
They smell bad.
What do you have?
Queen.
Fuck.
Oh, I'm getting
Wait,
slow.
what do you have?
Queen.
What else?
I don't want to show. You have a queen. Oh, yeah, I'm slow rolled. Yeah. Oh, no. Unlucky there. I'm not allowed to smell his cards?
Yeah, if you don't touch them, you know.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch
Yeah,
them.
sorry.
Okay, I'll let you smell my cards once.
Mokri's a character.
Touched.
Smelling, touching.
What happens if I touch them? Do I get a round penalty or
Round penalty.
a round penalty if I? Okay, so if I touch your cards, you get my blinds 2 times. I might try. Just.
Gonna eat your food.
Oh, I got food here. 40,000.
Raise to 40,000. Check.
Here.
25.
I think this is why poker is dead in 2025.
Okay, I gotta do a big bet. For big hand, big bet. But you can smell them if you want.
225.
It's a huge bet.
You want to smell?
Sure.
Okay, smell. Don't touch. Round penalty.
What's going on? It's better to smell it mid-hand rather than after the conclusion of the hand.
Pretty sure he could have touched them after the hand's over.
Maybe a confrontation here. 10-9 suited.
185.
Raise to 1.
Instant 3-bet to 185K. By Mokri's ace queen. We know 10-9 suited has to at least call, which it does. They're just having a good time.
Please be serious.
Millions on the line. 370,000 in the middle. Ace queen high. Is the best hand. Follows through with 125.
I like this bet. Ace queen often best. 10-9 suited, strong enough to continue.
2 overs. Backdoor heart. Backdoor straight draw. Position. Don't really feel like Ketola's going to fold either. In comes the call. 620k pot. Turns to 4 of clubs. Ace queen high is good.
Check.
Checks it to Ketola.
And I think Mokri knows it's hard for ace queen to be beat here.
Ketola checks it back to 6 on the river. May have some connection with a hand like 5-6.
Bet 300.
This is a value bet from Mokri.
It's a healthy value bet.
He's hoping to get called by ace high, maybe king queen. Check would have probably won him more.
I
Yeah,
owe
but
you a smell.
Felt like maybe it was an ace jack, ace 10 to get called by.
Yeah, he may have expected more turn aggression from the bluffs.
Right, would make sense.
40.
Raise 40,000. Check. Bet 55.
5 high, gonna continuation bet versus top pair.
Larger size on the draw heavy board. Oh, that's a spicy turn card, Randy. Ketola makes 2 pair. Mokri with a very tempting bluff candidate.
180.
Bet 180.
It's near pot and Ketola's turn. A strong 2 pair. Seems like a lot of reason to go for a check raise with queen 6.
I have to agree, the hand's strong enough to check raise. You expect bluffs to have equity.
Let's see, which one's he going for? At
Looks-
least slow play?
Yeah, like a trap.
River card's the king, and Mokri might bite on the king.
Yeah, it's hard to shut this down.
That hesitation call on the turn could be a hand like 8-7, 6-7.
Although sometimes we've seen Monarch steal the lead on cards like this. He might be worried that Queen Jack will check behind, Ace Queen will check behind.
Fair play.
Check.
The hesitation check.
Okay, check.
Wow.
I win.
Classy give up. It's hard to shut that down.
Nice read. Very nice read. Fork in hand. Fork onto the plate.
We have that win.
Potential 3-bet spot for ace jack.
Raise 50,000. Call.
Opts for call.
Check.
Creates a situation where Ossi Ketola's got middle pair against top pair.
Bet 25,000. Raise to 100,000.
Instant check raise. To 100,000 of ace jack.
I like attacking this board when you have basically your best top pair.
Right, because he's always 3-betting ace queen pre.
Oh,
But look at that turn card. Ketola with the king. It's a bit confusing because not all kings bet the flop. It's a little bit disguised.
yeah, I agree. It'll be hard for Mokri not to lose at least a little more here.
Round of checks though. Pot has 300,000 in middle.
Might even value bet. Yeah.
Bet 375,000.
It's an overbet of 375,000. We can't blame Mokri for thinking ace jack is good with the check through on the turn.
He might get slow rolled too, Randy.
It's tricky to decide whether you can raise for value of king 4 in this spot.
Yeah, I agree. There's some chance that Mokri was trapping with like king 6 or pocket 6s on the turn. And you don't expect him.
He announced all in though. Wow. But Mokri quickly releases.
1 card.
There's a good one that can be shown.
He's like, I don't know which one's the 4. He wanted to show it, and he's like, then I have to look again. So nice spot there for Monarch. And it wasn't a small one, despite one check through on the turn, because 375 was very meaty for Mokri. Advantage in the lead in this $4 million match, $2 million apiece now for Ketola, and brings in the heat with king 8 suited. Made it 150. Drinks being consumed.
I'm steaming.
Ketola has 4 different drinks on his table. Coffee, electrolytes, some tea, and a water.
Has the vodka arrived yet?
I don't think they negotiate that one.
40.
Raise 40,000.
Sevens versus king 4. Sevens with the set. I'm really curious to see which c-bet size he goes with. 30k. Called by king high. 4. Kicker. King 4 now officially drawing dead.
I think we have to keep betting as Mokri.
Hope for the ace or the 5.
Bet 130.
For your opponent, that is.
Generally getting king high to pass. Didn't offer him a smell that time.
You only get to smell once, alright? Just wondering what other goofy things Mokri's gonna offer at some point.
50,000.
It's like, do you want to taste my cards next?
Too far.
Check.
8-5 deuce.
Check.
Check. Check.
Check.
More checking. King 9. Best hand.
Check.
Is Ketola gonna all of a sudden rise with an overbet in this spot? Like he's done in the past?
Bet 75,000.
75,000. Gonna be a pass. Oh, you see that? It's 3.
What do you
I'm not drinking vodka.
Yeah, but
I'm
what
not
do you
touched.
want?
Huh?
What do you want?
We will negotiate with the 10 minutes we have before the match.
We already negotiated.
What did we negotiate? You negotiated with yourself.
That's how it works.
I mean, let me raise to 40 first.
150.
No. I mean, we're already sleepy.
We.
Yeah.
No.
There is a
Duh.
we in here. There is for sure a we in here. Just 10. We gotta do amaretto sour for the content.
Huh?
Amaretto sours, we gotta do them. 40.
Raise 40,000.
Amaretto sours might be on the table. Those 3 glasses of vodka might be unconsumed. As Mokri shows no interest
Check.
in the negotiations of the drinks.
Call.
The game continues. Top pair. Check calling.
Check. 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 Showdown.
Kayhan content to show down queen high. He's going to be quite happy to see that. Opportunity to bluff the river.
Amaretto. 2-1. Her.
Raise 50. Pass.
So at the moment, Mokri is offering 2-1 on the drinks.
$40.
Raise 40,000.
Little top set, monotone texture versus the middle pair.
Check.
No heart in hand
5,000.
for either player.
Call. Check.
4 to a flush now. Not what Mokri wanted to see with top set.
Check.
I'd like to see a check back, yeah. Allow Monarch to bluff at this board change.
Gonna cross his mind, although 10 high might be the best hand. I mean, a pair of 10s. But he went with
25,000.
a little block bet.
Round please.
Thank you for the donation.
Not the donations over to Mokri.
Wow. I'm gonna have a new snooze.
Raise 50.
Are you enjoying yourself
Ah,
or not? 40.
Raise 40,000. Raise more than 50,000.
These are two very nice hands. Ace 4 suited versus 9s. Gonna go into a 3-bet pot. $300,000 in the middle. We got a Jack 5 deuce. Mokri got the gut shot. Ace high backdoor hearts working with position.
Check.
And Monarch checks.
I think we need to take our free card here in Kayhan's seat.
Which he does and turns the set for Ketola.
I think even a big bet could get called here.
He's going for the trap. He wants to try to get a check raise in there.
It's appropriate for this hand strength, but just not going to work against ace 4 high.
Oh my god, it's the 3.
Oh, this is full double, Randy. I mean, I know there's only 300K in the pot, but Ossi's going to keep checking. He's thinking check raise.
Of course. He's hoping that Mokri goes for some value. The thing is, the value that is going to arrive is the straight. 600,000 is 2x pot. But how does Ketola not go all in this spot?
I think he has to, Randy. I mean, pocket 3s could bet this size.
Feels like he only loses to ace 4 or maybe a 4-6. Shouldn't have to worry about pocket jacks. That hand might 4-bet pre.
There's obviously concern that two different straights rivered. 6-4 suited could be here as well.
all in.
Ketola goes all in, and he's getting snapped off. Wow. $3.25 million pot.
Go down. Yeah.
Mokri, the victor. Oh, that's brutal for Monarch. It's down to what, $600,000 to $700,000?
470.
Hard to fault that play.
I mean, the run out's insane.
1, 4.
He did nothing wrong. He just got coolered.
Maybe against 600k, maybe you can heroically just flat the river, but checking with the plan to check raise is so reasonable.
Yeah, because it's not unreasonable that Mokri just checking maybe like some Jack 10 or Queen Jack and just went for some big value on the river, perhaps. Hard to say.
Yeah, it could happen.
175.
And Ketola's kind of got that
170.
crazy image too where he can get paid off light.
Good. Yeah. Oh,
Queen 4 offsuit,
sensor
3
got the
betting.
cards?
Sorry?
The sensor got the cards because I didn't have them in the box.
Ah, you didn't say anything.
Okay.
Think it's okay.
40.
Raise 40,000.
Pocket 5s now for Ketola.
All in.
He just rips it in. 700,000. Trying to quickly double.
Reasonable
bust.
for the 2-5s.
Yeah, not the end of the world, right? Plenty of fold equity. Sometimes you get called by ace, king, ace, queen. You're slightly ahead.
Oh yeah, even worse than that.
Sure.
Plenty of flips to be found.
See ace, jack calling. Some ace 10 suiteds. Life must be good for Mokri at the moment. He's en route to likely win 4 million if he can keep this up.
40.
Raise 40,000. Oh. Check. Bet 50,000.
If I'm Monarch, I'm gonna renegotiate the drinks. Something to
I
shake
am-
things up.
I'm surprised that hasn't been brought up yet.
You just gotta let them cool off a little bit, right?
Raise 50,000.
Sevens might be able to 3-bet for value potentially.
All in.
Yeah, he just rips it in. I like the way Mokri's playing.
175 again, also an option. Could have been nice.
Right?
Try to induce.
I just like that he's playing the hand aggressively pre-flop off of the more shallow stacks. Whereas some players are playing more
Call.
passively. Limp from Mokri, 9-8 offsuit. You know the price will go up given it's ace-queen for Ketola.
Raise 75,000.
75k.
Haven't seen a pure bluff raise from Monarch. 9-8 offsuit looking kinda fringy. Sticks around.
Interesting spot here. Open in the straight draw from Mokri. Gut shot for Ketola. And a check as well from Monarch.
Bet 50,000.
Not loving this flop bet when we've seen how much check raising Monarch's capable of. 9-8 in a dangerous spot, playing shallow.
Speaking of check raising, it looks like he's geared up for one.
5 seconds.
And he is going to check raise.
Raise 175,000.
I wonder if Mokri has ideas of 3-bet jam. He's seen Monarch bluff this way before, if he's watched the tape.
He's going to make the call. Brings the pot to $500,000. It's actually kind of a tricky spot for ace queen now, right? You check raised the flop and got called.
You don't expect a better hand to fold that often on the blank 5 of diamonds. Maybe we check now?
All in.
He is going to jam it in. And to be able to deny 30% equity is quite nice.
It's true.
Up to 890,000 now. The Monarch, after getting massively coolered in that $3.3 million pot, set of 9s versus ace 4. Runner, runner, straight.
We have 900. 40.
Raise 40,000.
All in.
All in.
Pocket 9s.
Box.
Just rips it in pre. At least he wins with this one.
It's a good enough hand, of course, to jam, but so premium for 45 bigs. I'd like to see an inducing size.
Yeah, I think he might be trying to play off his perhaps perceived steamy image and hope to get called a little lighter by some hand that's crushed.
Yeah, but it could work with the smaller size too.
I agree.
Looks like a desperation bluff.
Fair. 8-7. Flumping the best of it. Picks up the straight.
25.
Do beat some bluffs with ace king. Could be up against a 10. Queen jack.
It's like he might agree with you as he is considering it.
It's quite polar, the 75k.
Right, it shouldn't be like some random one pair.
No,
So he makes
it's
the call.
2 pair plus, probably.
Oh, the ace is a terrible card for Ketola.
Yeah.
Because if he was happening, he did happen to be up against some kind of 9x.
But
No.
50,000.
Maybe got the lead, but it's a pot size bet with the straight.
Straight.
Call.
Makes the call. He's down to 545,000. Running good, sir.
Call.
Back to limping depth for Mokri. King 7 on the button up against King 7 in the big blind.
That's right. And a 7 and a king. 2 pair for both.
Well, this is going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, who's trying to trap who? 25k to start things off for Mokri. Ketola is the type who just slow play quite a bit. It's unclear which route he's going to go for. Looks like that's a check race.
Raise.
5x.
This looks strong, I think, to Kayhan. Came out pretty quick. 125k, big raise.
Puts in the call. He has position, so he doesn't have to worry about this one checking through on turns. The 8 is a terrible card for both players. Counterfeited. Ketola with the check.
Probably just check through, right? We have
That's right.
most bluffs drawing dead.
Some bluffs just got there with the 10-9. That's,
Mokri might think he's up against a jack every now and then, but yeah, he just decides to check it back.
yeah, I think he was thinking about maybe putting a little value bet against Jack 9, Jack 10.
I feel like you could see the wheels turning.
He wants to say something.
Just didn't come up with anything.
Yeah, just silence.
Maybe he is tired. I believe him now.
Ace 50. Yes.
Call.
Call. Check.
So you see the limp from Mokri. I feel like he's really put in some thought into the 30 big blind and lower territory in terms of limping ranges.
Yeah, he's limped some relatively strong hands with the intention of just calling.
Check. Check. That's 25.
Kind of value on himself.
Yeah, Monarch's
25K.
been
Two pair.
passing on value betting hands like this, and understandably, the 6 is thinking their best. I think Mokri expected that 9 to lead out.
Ace 50.
This guy plays so fast. Can barely get the camera on him. He's already called.
Check. Check.
Check.
Check.
I kind of think he's going to go for the triple check with the queen 10.
Check.
Yeah.
Check.
Felt it. It's just very clear he understands Ketola's strategy of waiting till rivers to attack in these single raise pots.
Yeah, that's a big deviation from what we've seen in the past.
It's a great adjustment.
Feels like a hand that is meant to just bet and try to get called by ace or king high in theory. And I think Mokri knows that.
Yeah, the important thing is you actually need to step aside from theory from time to time, right? Especially if your opponent is playing a very erratic strategy.
Well, that part of his game is actually not that erratic, right? And pretty consistently, the bluffs happen on the river. Checking down.
Check. Bet 25. Pass.
Obviously, Mokri not doing that every time. We've seen him lead value, but
Right?
when he gets that opportunity, it makes sense.
Does seem like Ketola might have a migraine of sorts.
Ace 50.
That says he's a bit sleep deprived.
Can you believe Mokri's wasting all that kiwi skin?
You eat kiwi skin? You're a monster.
Check. Bet
So
100.
the combo draw. Full pot.
Pass.
He's grinding Ketola down.
Call.
See Mokri even limping the ace-6 offsuits with sub 20 bigs. I think a part of it is he's so confident post flop, even with smaller pot sizes in position, that he can kind of maybe make up that the pot isn't a little bit inflated.
Yeah, it does feel like the idea for several of the last matches, Mokri and other pros just wanting more information, right?
Mm-hmm.
The more decision points you add to the game, the more chances you get to make a good read.
Two pair now for Ketola. Allows him to bet 60K. Getting called by ace high. which is drawing dead.
Yeah, this somewhat ambitious from Mokri.
Hearts come in. Makes it a little bit less likely that Mokri goes for another hero call. Semi-bluffs usually are hearts. Still lose to queen.
That 125.
125K.
Mokri's been pretty sticky. Doesn't feel like the spot.
Is gonna let it go? You're joking, by the way, right? About eating the kiwi skin?
Did you miss that? Oh, I mean, I guess obviously we're never in the booth at the same time for
Oh,
tournaments.
No. I guess
There
this
was a
is-
When's the
conversation
flight
at
to
a
Japan?
feature table.
Tomorrow?
Hmm?
Tomorrow?
I think it was Foxen.
Yes.
You can eat them though, they're fine. I'm not like a fan, but there's
Was
people
it
who
fun
eat them.
playing with jungle
Uh,
in Cyprus
in the beginning, yes.
in the beginning?
Ending, no.
Was he boring or something?
I mean, I was just so sleepy and getting crushed.
Yeah, because you didn't sleep because of our thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but quite similar state at the moment.
Yeah, Ketola still wants to play these matches. Here we are. Top pair versus bottom pair.
Check. Check, check.
9.
Good. Good.
It kind of feels like to me that Ketola is trying to use a trapping strategy
Missing all
against
those
Mokri.
blues.
Yeah, and it's not matching up well.
Correct.
Mokri's bluffing earlier in the hand, in general. Stabbing the flop a fair bit.
Call.
60.
Raise 60,000.
All in.
Hold on.
Yeah, just get a count to make sure.
Oh. They're going to likely get it in, right? Ace 7 of clubs against ace 4 for 475,000.
I don't think I am. It should be 500, right? A bit less.
Feeling thin, but we don't generally raise a suited ace with the
475?
intention to fold.
Okay,
He calls it off,
let's do it.
and he's ahead.
Hope you have 7 deuce.
$950,000 pot.
Chop.
Mokri wins this. He'll win 2 matches in a row for $2 million apiece. Ketola needs to find a 4 to get back to about 50 big blinds. Top pair for Mokri. Ketola needs the 5. Doesn't change anything. And it's a full house. The end, match number 2. That was very quick once again. Less than an hour for the second match.
We take a 10-minute break.
How long? 10?
10.
Make it.
Yeah.
Make it 3.5.
Let's make it 7.5, huh? 6.25.
Okay,
Well, a brief negotiation
that was quick.
spliced away.
Oh, yeah.
How long do you think they took? 6.1? 6.2 minutes?
2040.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
They just don't really need a break, actually. You know why?
Check
Because
out
we're going to
these.
do a proper
100.
martingale. Double it up. $4 million a piece.
New blinds. Round 3.
20K, 40K are the blinds. So Kayhan Mokri won 2 matches within 2 hours. So he's making $2 million an hour.
That's correct,
That's
Randy.
pretty good.
For now.
For now. But if Ketola, who just doubled the stakes, wins this, it's back to even.
Note the 3-bet with King 10 offsuit.
Not bad.
Monarch gonna amp up the variance in round 3.
He tends to do this after he loses a match too, I notice. Just trying to ramp up the aggression and try to mix it up. And usually it works. We'll see. Got shot versus the pair of tens. More checking. Let's see if Mokri, yeah, he's going to go for the triple check, trying to induce the delayed C-bets. And I believe he has no intention on folding, regardless of sizing.
Bet 150.
150,000. Quickly called. You win, sir. Monarch with the muck. Mokri doesn't have to show because his opponent mucked.
Raise 80,000. Raise 400,000.
Yeah, Ketola's coming guns blazing with the bigger stakes. 3-betting, King 8 suited, King Jack offsuit, making a call. We already have 800,000 in the middle. Monotone texture, which is quite advantageous for Mokri with the King of Diamonds.
Check.
Ketola with the check.
Bet 250,000.
Mokri with the quick
250.
250K. Ketola already down 500,000 in match number 3.
Raise 100,000. Come.
King 8 versus Jack 7. And King 8 making top pair.
Bet 65,000 plus.
65K C-bet gets it done.
Raise 80,000.
6-5 has the gut shot. Pre-flop initiative.
Bet.
Follow through of 125k. It's a big bet.
Go.
Getting called by king 3 high. With the back doors.
Oh,
The back door makes the pair of threes, but look at the straight.
Sun run continues, Randy.
Mm-hmm. Shining down on Mokri.
Check.
I doubt we get action facing a turn barrel. King 3 of diamonds not looking to improve to third pair as much as some kind of
180,000.
stronger draw.
280,000 is the bet with the nuts. Ketola's chewing on it. It's making a call. He's drawing dead. Perfect sizing for Mokri. Didn't get too greedy, and oh my god, the river card's the king. That's 2 pair for Ketola. He thinks it's the dream card.
This is so dangerous.
Can
Make a
Mokri?
speculative call on the turn, and
Get
Monarch-
there?
Monarch might even be considering leading river. We saw this before with 2 pair where Mokri shut down a bluff in round 2.
Yeah, it crossed his mind.
I wonder if Kayhan will pick up on that, and whether the idea here is to bet small and allow one of those river check raises we've seen from Monarch, or just to bomb it and hope to get paid.
Yeah, he's just going to bomb it himself. 1.3 million. We've seen Ketola make some courageous folds, but this one is going to be very hard to make,
No, I mean, what's stopping Mokri from just having 2 aces,
right?
having king high, that river's top pair? He's paid it off.
Yeah, he paid it off. $3.6 million pot to Mokri. The sun run continues. Ketola already down $2.2 million this match. This is hard to come back from.
Surprised to see that turn call as well, Randy. We saw many instances in past matches where Monarch was able to get away from hands like that. And if he could have seen all the cards that we saw, Kayhan's not really been bluffing him that much. It's
But
not
he's-
really going after him so light that you need to make that turn call, but it might feel that way, right? He's kind of gotten run over quickly here.
Yeah, he's getting that feeling that he is getting run over, but the truth is his opponent's just making hands. And the thing is, when I think back to the previous matches with Foxen, with Talvidier, it did seem like in the later matches, Ketola was more willing to not only be pre-flop aggressive, but even calling down and being a little bit more sticky.
Yeah.
So this is in line with this being match number 3, but the problem is it got him in trouble. He called with king 3 there,
Yeah.
made 2 pair, and was forced to call 1.3 million on a river.
Honestly, lucky not to lose it all on the river. That was quite a cooler on the end.
Raise 100,000. Flop.
Gonna be raising the dominated 7.
Check. Check.
Open it now for Ossi. Hasn't been betting much turns. Not going to change that, but makes the straight. However, a queen would make a straight as well. Still, though, should be value to be sought with the bottom end of the straight.
Oh yeah, this is worth a big bet.
125,000.
Mokri's curious.
He's curious in a different
Oh.
way. He's gone for check raise at 325,000. Perhaps
Just-
trying to punish a thin value bet.
Yeah, kind of bad timing. I think that Mokri's impression is that Monarch's been betting too thin. We saw the pocket 8s very early on
He
showdown.
folds the best hand.
Oh, we got him to fold 8-7.
I can't blame him the way things are running. It just seems like Mokri has the queen usually.
I mean, that is consistent with how he would play a queen, and I mean, well found. That was not a bluff I expected Kayhan to go after.
Yeah, I think he thought he was attacking some random pairs, turning something a bluff like bottom pair, or maybe like a
Yeah.
thin value bet with like a king,
Yeah.
and just trying to
Even
punish
weaker, we've seen that, right? The pocket eights that I am thinking of from round 1, it was on a 4-liner on a 10-high board.
that. Right. So he downed the straight. Monarch getting bulldozed at the moment. See if he can pick up some momentum somewhere. Does have the best hand right now with bottom pair. 6 kicker.
2.
Raise 100,000 plus.
You know, a part of me really does feel the speed is definitely helping in flustering Ketola a bit. I don't know if you agree at all.
I mean, it can't help
Raise.
if he's as exhausted as he says, like, not thinking clearly and being the person who's on the clock 75% of the time.
Yeah, it just seems like every time he makes an action, it's like right back at him.
Yeah, you're not getting a moment to think while Mokri's in the tank, right? I think players are just used to this. They're used to getting that extra time and maybe not realizing it until someone like Mokri comes around and takes it away from you.
Yeah, because, you know, when Foxen was playing, he took his time on spots on whether to put in double barrels. You know, maybe not like full time bank, but still at least like 5 to 7 seconds here and there. It's just instantly always on Ketola, who now has the open-ended.
If Monarch realized that was to his disadvantage, he could, of course, use more time in other places to try to balance it out, right? You'll see, like, you'll see tennis players doing this. If one player's trying to push the pace and they don't feel like it's to their advantage, maybe they're at an athletic disadvantage in those spots.
Here's the thing.
Slow things down, try to bring pace back to what you're comfortable with.
I agree with you. I just think that Ketola doesn't realize
Yeah.
that the pace may be making him a little bit more impatient, perhaps.
Yeah.
Who knows? Fortunate spot, though, for him as he makes top pair against the pair of sixes. That is now trips. I didn't even get to finish my sentence as Mokri plays so fast, and he
40,000.
makes the best hand. How brutal is this for Ketola? No one could win with these cards against this man right now, who's playing amazing and hitting the deck.
Big bet incoming.
Oh, yeah. Get the max out of the queen.
Bid 115,000.
This is just one of those side call-offs.
Lets him off cheap, actually. 115. That's just like a luxury SUV.
Luxury SUV.
Thought he'd go for a house.
What kind of house is she talking about?
Like a house in
In what? I don't know, Idaho or something?
Lincoln, Nebraska was going to be mine, yeah.
Ain't no house in Melbourne, Australia, I'll tell you that. Or San Francisco, California.
Raise 100,000.
Casual 100K.
350.
Yeah, look at the 350 from Mokri. Queen 7 offsuit.
Yeah, he started doing this near the end of round 2 as they got shorter. Starting to think that 3-bet bluffs are appropriate, and I think this is nice. I mean, we commented on, I believe it was day 2 of the Foxen matches, where as they got really short, Ossi continued to open buttons extremely wide, continued to 2.5x on buttons extremely wide. It's not as risky to 3-bet when you have a 5-to-1 chip lead.
Right.
And if that pot goes poorly, okay, well, I go back to my game plan of playing a little passive, keeping the pot smaller.
And the thing is, too,
25,000.
when Mokri 3-bets with the advantage of chips, his opponent's getting a worse price to, or worse implied odds, right? He doesn't have deeper stacks, so he's less likely to defend. So I feel like you get the 3-bets through more when you're more shallow, which is perhaps maybe what Mokri is doing at the moment.
Raise 80,000. Go. Check. Check.
Pair of jacks versus pair of threes at the moment.
Bet
Mokri now
80,000.
seeking value. Bottom pair gonna pass. Mokri now up $2.7 million in this specific match. He's up $2 million from game 1, $2 million from game 2, 2.7 in game 3 so far. He's up $6.7 million, and it's been just over 2 hours of play. So he's increased his hourly to about 3.3 million an hour.
It's a dangerous combo. Randy in the chat is seeing it as well. Mokri's playing great and running great.
Even these limps start to be a little pesky and annoying.
125,000 plus.
Ketola attacking with King 8 suited.
We saw Mokri limp the button with 7 deuce offsuit. He has yet to fold in position.
Yeah, because it's not like Ketola is ISOing 100% versus the limp. Ketola's turn to limp. 7-5 of hearts. Nice little pair here. 7s and 10s. Might be a little hard for Ketola to win Mokri's trophy at this rate. We do have an ace-king versus queen-10 situation.
Raise 125,000.
Okay, maybe the first limp race.
Yeah. Something's incoming. Mokri asked for all of it.
He just limp jammed. He's looking to end it here. Does Ketola want to gamble with queen 10 suited? He's going to gamble. Oh my god, this could be over here and now. $2.7 million pot. If Mokri can hold of ace king, he's going to be up $8 million in just over 2 hours. What's it going to be? Oh, what a flop for Ketola. Top pair with the gut shot. Well, that's going to reduce the ace of diamond out. Thrown out the window. And a flush. We got a match. $2.8 million now for Ketola. 5.2 for Mokri. He just flicked it in, Kevin. Unexpected.
Small pre-flop cooler. To be honest, queen 10 suited, 30 big blinds deep. This is a very good hand in heads up. And Monarch. Not in the folding mood, perhaps.
This man was so close to winning $8 million on the day. Over 2 hours of play. Would have been $4 million an hour. But then it came queen 9-8.
You know it's dangerous to do that math too early, Randy. Ketola's hourly in the last minute. Pretty high. I'm not going to It's like plus 100 million an hour or something.
Okay, you're getting in the complicated math for me. Calculus.
Well, he won 1.4 million in the last minute.
100,000. Go.
You're really going to do this on me, aren't you?
I already did it. I'm just explaining how I got there.
Ah, proofs, eh? I never was a good mathematician. Maybe the sun has moved over. Shined on Finland's Ossi Ketola because he's got
150,000.
the top pair. Queen Jack wanted to continue, but not against that price.
Yeah, Queen of Diamonds Jack, pretty strong on that board. Not only is the size discouraging, but we haven't seen a lot of the big bets from Monarch today anyways.
King Jack suited.
1,000.
Should be looking to 3-bet,
Raise.
which it does. Did you notice that some of the dragon fruit is missing on Ketola's plate? Perhaps it's the power of the dragon fruit. You ever thought about that?
I know Ritzwick has. You would love to believe that, wouldn't you, Randy?
I would.
That just
I try to,
dragon fruit generates
I try to
$1 million wins.
I try to eat dragon fruit every day while I'm here.
You really are voucher rich.
I am voucher rich. I've got like $1 million left.
Every fruit plate.
It's what,
One
$12,000?
voucher per plate.
It's $12,000. These are the most expensive dragon fruits I've eaten in my life. Don't ask me which currency, but it's 12,000.
Copying the pros.
Is that what we do? That high muck, that is kind of a tournament pro thing. High muck so that the other player can see the ace underneath.
Right. I believe it's called the Florida High Muck.
I don't have that one in my
Never.
repertoire.
Never played in Florida myself. Do have a 10-6 versus 7-3 situation.
Advantage, 7-3.
That hand.
75,000.
Decides just to bet the turn. This is a little break from Mokri's general strategy. He has been checking back to induce river bluffs out of Monarch normally, but that time deciding to go for protection instead.
Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting because sometimes you want to check to induce some bets, but then again, Monarch has a wide array of bet sizes, and sometimes you're just not comfortable calling some overbet. You don't want to be a one-trick pony either.
It's true.
Raise. 80,000.
Don't want to make the mistake of assuming our simple strategy will work forever. Game is ever changing.
See 2 diamonds out there for 6-4 diamonds. Top pair check back. Now turns into second pair. Monarch looks like he's gonna do the betting with his flush draw. 225,000 is an overbet. Mokri's not scared. Brings the pot to 600k. It breaks out for the flush draw.
Follow through could work on the 8. Straight draw is completing. Monarch cut that out quick as well.
Yeah, that was an instant bet. 675,000 slight overbet.
Mokri has been very sticky.
Maybe I'll use my first time bank. Why not?
Doesn't seem like he feels it this time.
Can I smell your cards? No, I don't want to smell them.
You can even touch it.
No, I don't want to.
That was smooth.
5 seconds.
I think that looks confident enough to sell it.
Does throw in the time bank. He denies the opportunity to smell or touch the cards.
Okay, buddy. This one you deserved.
Yours.
Wow.
Makes the call with the queen.
Mokri didn't expect to win that one, but finds the call regardless.
$2 million pot over to Mokri with the hero call. He didn't need to smell it or touch it.
It's tough to play someone like Mokri heads up. Just feels like he doesn't fold.
I know. That's the thing. You just feel like, whatever I do, this guy just has a nice counter.
How do you get a bluff through?
Exactly.
When you're value betting, you're getting check raised.
Single raise pot here. Here comes the C-bet. Any initial thoughts on who might be the toughest opponent so far, Ketola, this week? Out of the 4 different contestants?
Hard not to give that to Mokri right now. I don't know if that's fair to some of the players we saw earlier in the week who were operating with less information.
Fair.
I did think day 1 Foxen was one of the best performances we saw in terms of just like rapid adjustment towards a really, really successful strategy. But Monarch readjusted against Foxen, so on the whole, I think Mokri's performing best.
Nice. Well, he's not going to perform best because he's got 2 sevens versus 2 queens, and we can see a world where we just have a $4 million pot all of a sudden pre-flop.
All in.
There's the jam, and I think the sevens has got a call. Here it is. $4.1 million. Queens versus sevens. The slow reveal. Ossi Ketola with the ladies. What a spot for him, huh, Kevin?
He's earned getting calls like this. We've seen ace-2 suited,
Good
4-bet
feeling about
jam.
this one.
I know.
Mokri with the feeling. That feeling is still just a pair of sevens.
5 or 6, do you think? Which one do you think?
6 first.
You think 6 first and then the 5?
Let's see. It's a 5 first.
I was thinking the 5 first, but
Ketola
Yeah.
can't look. It's a jack. And the stacks will reset. Ketola wins a $4 million pot. Queens versus sevens.
I think it's exactly 2 million. Can that be correct?
Not quite.
It has to be because I have 4 million here. If I give
2,050,000.
how is that possible? Because I have 4 million here.
That stack is like 400 there. It's like 5,
Yeah.
5, 400.
We found it, Kayhan. There's a missing 100K.
Cannot be. We don't have. There's 1,400 there. In front.
1400.
I think the maths, Randy.
Oh,
That's 2,050,000.
oh. Oh, okay. So my math was a bit off.
Learn to count, sir. And
So how much was the pot?
4.1 million you have now. You're in front.
4.1.
Let me get
4.1
some-
pot.
Some of that change.
Okay, 1 second. So
Just give me
500,
yeah, and then I take that 50 also.
And you want to take this?
Yeah. You're in the lead.
I'm dominating.
You are crushing me.
Accounting settled.
I can't believe the 6 didn't come.
That was weird.
It was weird.
It was supposed to be 6-5.
In my head, I was thinking 5-6.
Seems they weren't on the same page.
Raise
That's
One
why it
thou-
didn't come.
Exactly.
20,000.
Poker gods got a little confused.
Yep.
So that was 2 times. Ketola was at risk. First time was Queen 10 suited versus Ace King. This time, the dominant pocket pair.
Raise 100,000.
Just a casual $4 million pot. They seem unfazed though.
Raise 100,000. Call. Check.
Both players with gut shots.
Bet 50,000.
Gonna start with a quarter pot with the inferior gut shot.
Raise 100.
And a check raise from Mokri. Jack 10. Ketola not looking to fish for the 6. That pot gonna even the stacks out.
Raise 80,000. Call.
Onto this pot. Top pair 3 kicker from Mokri. We'll see if he opts to
Check.
check back this one. We've seen him
Bet 60,000.
bet and check back top pairs. The queen.
Bet size may be a little big for the 10-8 with no spade, but
No,
Yeah.
someone grabbing the chips in one hand, folding with the other. It's confusing.
it's got tricks.
Ah,
You have too many tells.
I have too many tells.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I have a good hand or a bad hand now? Not gonna tell me, huh?
Raise 100,000 plus.
You got Jungle Man Jr. here.
Jungle Man Jr.
Played with jungle too much.
Raise 80,000.
In terms of most relaxed atmosphere out there, it feels like it's this match of all of the opponents, right?
Either this or Talvidier, right? Like that one had a little bit of a home game vibe.
Sure, but Talvidier at times was a bit concerned when his
100,000.
chip stacks were dwindling. But here, Mokri is just
Yeah, I was thinking just for Ossi specifically,
Oh, right.
seeming relaxed in that match.
Fair.
And also here today, but yeah, you're right.
Seeing Ketola crack a lot of smiles here.
Oh yeah, Mokri's having a blast.
$4 million apiece and having some good laughs. Like, what is this? Why are they laughing?
Oh my god.
Like childhood best friends.
Do you have a blanket? Seriously, yeah. I want a blanket.
Blanket on the way.
If not, I want to go get my sunglasses. Either we pause the match or I want a blanket.
He's gonna cover up. He needs to hide his tells.
Ah, so that's
He's
why he
staring
wants
me
it.
down. Like, what is this?
They have very bad poker faces. That's my read on the situation. Look at this. They're just chuckling at each other. There's not even many words being said and exchanged.
Check.
I think is the blanket. It must be going on.
Well, what's going on for sure is top two pair is going to try to get value from top pair.
200.
An overbet slight.
Jack 7, too much hand.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see a turn.
Covering the face.
Check.
This is interesting as they smile at one another. It's actually potentially a cooler situation.
Bet.
Look at the downsides kind of bet after overbetting the flop with top two.
Price is gonna feel too good for Kayhan.
It's almost perfect against Jack 7. 1.15 in the middle. Rare card's the queen. That's a terrible card for Ketola. Hard to get called by worse now. And even loses too many hands.
Well, we'll be happy to collect this pot. As Monarch, no way for
Ah, you
Mokri,
got
yeah.
there, huh?
No, he had you all the time. The whole way.
Oh, wow. Is the blanket on the way? I'm currently losing the match, and I think it's because of my facial expressions. He's hacking me.
Raise 80,000.
There we go. No, I didn't actually.
Wait, what?
That's yours.
That's yours.
How much did I give you then?
You gave me this.
Okay.
You want to check the cameras?
Raise 100,000. Check.
Pre-flop raise from 10-5 offsuit. Could change things here as the 10 with the best hand, open-ended from Mokri. Playing quickly. Look at the straight now from Mokri.
Bet 300,000.
It's a big bet, isn't it, Kevin?
1.5 times the pot, 300 into 200. Very reasonable bluff catcher for Monarch.
Donation from you.
He makes the call.
When you hear the words donation, you would
I
expect
win.
your opponent's bluffing. Then he said from you. That's a brutal needle.
Thank you very much, Tate.
Nah, I don't cheat.
Blankets are considered cheating.
Call it. You think it's cheating if I use it? Should I play with my face open? I hide my legs.
The legs are hidden. Casey's got shaky legs while playing. Shake it up with a 3-bet. Queens. And quickly called by King 9 offsuit. 800,000 in the middle. And it's 8-4-3. Very dry texture.
Somewhat loose pre-flop call, but right on the fringe for Monarch. King 9 offsuit.
525 is a big sizing. Won't be able to get the King 9 in there.
Yeah, far too much for that hand. Even smaller sizes. Gonna get that hand to fold.
Raise 80.
Kings and Jack 10 suited. Kings with the overpair.
We've seen big bets on these boards before. Monarch going big again. That's gonna shake the Jack 10.
Yeah, I was just trying to build a pot. Hope his opponent's got something they can pay off.
I'm trying to learn in PLOs.
Hmm?
I'm trying to learn in PLO.
Raise 80,000.
Pocket 10s now. Should be able to put in a 3-bet.
Raise
Fold.
to 400,000.
Yeah, just verbally announcing fold. Moving on to the next hand.
They might need 3 dealers to keep up.
Right on. Or just deal 2 hands at a time. Crisscross.
Raise to 100,000.
Do want to ask you guys in chat, which matchup have you guys enjoyed the most? Let us know in the chat. You guys enjoying Kayhan Mokri, Elias Tavidier, Alex Foxen, or Limitless across these Monarch Millions matches? Ace 10, gut shot, checks it back. 3 still in the lead.
Yeah, 125,000.
Nice find for a value bet with pocket 3s at the moment. Getting called by ace high.
I like this from 3s. Get protection on the paired board. Get value out of a deuce. Ace high.
Currently working, 410,000 in the middle.
Feels like we need to slow down on the 9.
He's thinking about going for thin value against the deuce or ace high. It's a big bet with 3s. But he is right. 275,000.
This would be a dangerous hand to call with. Straight draw is completing.
Makes the
It does
call. What a value bet from pocket 3s.
Go first. Oh my God! You know,
Sure. Sure.
no, 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 no.
Wow. That was thin. He almost seemed like he wasn't even confident
Win.
tabling that hand.
I only show if I win.
Seems like a lot of people in chat enjoying this match the most. Do have some Foxen
10,000.
fans out there.
Even.
Couple Limitless fans.
Couple dragon fruit fans.
Those are my buddies.
Wow.
Every match has been completely different, I'll say
You
that.
owned me.
Yeah.
5,000.
Different opponents, different versions of Ketola style
5.
play. This one's just the most entertaining in terms of antics.
Yo. Electrolyte.
Electrolytes time. Ketola currently up 500,000 in this match.
$80.
Raised to 80. 80,000.
There are worlds where this pot gets larger. Ketola went aggressive, and he does. Makes it
Ooh.
400K. Mokri's got aces.
This is dangerous.
Look how deep they are
Raised
too.
to 950,000.
950,000 is the 4-bet of aces. I feel like 10-8 suited is just going to be curious. Oh, it folds. Good fold.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I think Kayhan got a little overzealous there. Too quick with the
pretty
first
quick.
4-bet. Because 10-8 suited is playable.
Yeah.
I think in certain moods against certain dynamics. Monarch's continuing.
Love some, an Americano, actually.
100,000.
You try to make it a kind of small to hope that
Hot
Ossi would continue. But, you know, Ossi just figured this guy hasn't 4-bet me once. He definitely has the goods, and he was right. It's nice to see that restraint shown by Ossi with a hand that could get a little bit impatient and try to call a 4-bet.
Check.
Do have a 2-pair from Mokri.
Bet 65,000.
Oh, this is not the time to raise the river. Not when Mokri's made 2-pair.
And also not when Mokri's bet called in spots like that ace-9 in one of the previous matches. I'm just looking at the chat and I recognize some of the screen names in there, and you guys been grinding our Super High Roller Series tournament series as well as these cash games, eh? It's a long stream for you guys to watch.
Maybe they're multi-accounting.
I don't know. Eric Cartman, I recognize that name.
Raise.
Or I guess I meant like the opposite. Someone's ghosting their account.
So it's like,
Multiple people sharing the same account kind of thing.
oh, okay.
Just keep it running around the clock.
Or like your siblings. It's got one YouTube account,
Yeah.
12 brothers, 2 hours apiece.
We
About 24
appreciate
hours.
you hanging out and watching. Almost 5 a.m. local.
It is almost 5 a.m. local, but it's gone so fast. I'm really appreciating this. Like, it doesn't... It's not a grind at all. I certainly enjoy every single minute of all these matches. King Jack suited with the 3-bet.
Boom. Bowling.
Raise 100,000. Call. Check. Check.
Mokri still with the gut shot. 9-9.
Check.
Maybe we just show down King High. I would like it.
3-8. Right, okay.
I'm keeping this one.
Yep.
So if I do this,
Even stacks at the moment. Mokri.
Bet.
He's got the best hand and a little value bet. Salt. With the 5. Getting called by queen 6.
Thought he might have opened himself to check raise here, but only the call and pretty safe turn card.
Check. Check.
Does queen 6 feel the need to turn itself into the bluff? Try to fold out king or ace high, perhaps.
Bet. 150.
Don't think that's going to work.
All right, too many
Too-
missed straight draws or random check calls.
Donation announced.
It's not a donation to Goodwill. It's a donation to Kayhan Mokri.
thank you, thank you. Check.
This was going to play as a limp pot.
That's it. Check. Check. Check.
In comes the straight for Ketola. Let's see if he wants to value bet or not.
Bet is
Seems like it.
95,000. Raised to 80,000. Raised to 400,000.
Like that 3-bet? Ace 3 off?
I like that Monarch's doing it. 100 big blinds deep. Haven't seen Kayhan limping much anymore. Think you have to go after his button raises. Even after facing a 4-bet recently as well.
Right.
Kind of shows that
Raise.
he's pretty confident that he just folded to a big hand that time.
Yeah, if it's just one 4-bet, you can't really read too much into it. Let's see if Ossi Ketola wants to continue to put in a little bit more aggression here in match number 3. Currently down $4 million from the first 2 games, $2 million apiece. Does have top pair.
Bet 60,000.
Mokri playing more aggressively on flops in this match. Seems like a hand that would want to check back. A couple of other times I've noted similar. I wonder what's led him to do that.
Maybe it's because he had his man on the ropes twice. Maybe he's getting a little hasty. Who knows? But 320,000 in the middle. Maybe the jack high can go for some value.
Pair of jacks.
Yeah, not jack high, but you know what I mean.
Definitely enough to go for value.
Especially when you got caught check calling like a queen 6 of diamonds and stabbing, right?
Yep.
You have more than busted spades in terms of bluffs.
Check.
He actually opts to check it though, which is great for Mokri. Keep
Yeah,
showdown.
I think the ace-6 would have called some sizes.
Raise. 400,000. Fold.
Both players, single diamond, single club.
Queen 4, not enough.
Kevin Claypool in the chat. Mokri has been my favorite match, and I've watched them all live. Wow, that's true dedication. Much appreciated for you to spend many hours with us in the wee hours, local here in Jeju.
Just take it.
Yeah, cards are.
5s and 8s versus the gut shot.
60,000.
Heavy C betting strategy from Mokri as of late, like you mentioned. Look at 6-4 straight to the muck. He hasn't been willing to kind of chase gut shots, right?
Yeah, but earlier today we saw, was it Jack 4 backdoor? Like some check raises that were more speculative than that one. And I thought
that is odd, huh?
I think that this is kind of a indication of fading energy, or just something about recent dynamics that's led Ossi to believe that bluffing isn't going to work that well against this player.
You know what that means? That means he needs more electrolytes.
Raised to 80.
Is that what brings the flop check raise?
Possibly.
It's hard to map any particular drink to an action. Wide variety on display of both.
I think it's very obvious if we can get the vodka in play. Which ones are the vodka actions?
Vodka's looking like mostly water at this point. Sat there lonely on the side table for too long.
Diluted. It was a massive block of ice. You know, after the session ends, maybe we should go try to seek those diluted vodkas.
I just want some of those ice cubes.
Yeah?
Those aren't cheap. That's nice ice.
Nice ice. Is that a thing?
Like
Premium ice?
Good quality ice, yeah.
What is just... what is good quality ice?
Oh.
Are you trolling me right now?
Oh,
Ice
Randy.
is ice, man. What is it,
No.
ice made out of Perrier or something? Ice from Fiji water?
Every bartender in the chat is so deeply offended right now. Maybe not every bartender, I don't know.
200K pot size bet with jacks against ace 3. You
Yeah.
could see this pot grow.
Can't get away on the flop with the ace 3. We're hoping to improve. Or to get a card like that. Blanks the draws.
Oh, he's leading.
Yeah, lead. Attempting to freeze the action a little against hands like jacks. Get value against draws.
Right, freeze the action in the sense that it makes your opponent a bit worried. They may have the 7. But is Ketola frozen? Or is he going to heat up and read into this bet sizing as something like what it is? And there's the raise. No freezing. Now confusing.
Yeah, this is a close spot for Mokri's hand.
1.2 million.
Wow.
Hold on, did he just lead bet 3-bet ace 3 offsuit against jacks?
Mokri's deciding to rep a 7. He thinks he can make Monarch fold a big hand here.
He's reading his raise as weakness to just 450K. It's actually strong, but it's not a 7.
5 seconds.
This is a single raise pot, by the way. And he makes the call with jacks. The pot's now $3 million. 2.4 back. What's the river card? It's the 9. Is Mokri going to continue to tell the story that he's got the 7. He checks it.
Yeah, Mokri not expecting to get overpairs to fold anymore. I think there was a chance this worked on the 9 river, but 2 jacks. Good enough for Ossi to win a $3 million pot at Showdown.
$3 million pot. Single raise pot. Wow, that was bold for Mokri. Just bottom pair.
What's the stack?
I have 2.4 million.
That was the hand, Kevin. Like,
Okay, Randy, but can we get back to the ice for a moment?
no.
Because the chat was very upset at you before that hand started. And rightfully so.
So you're telling me bartenders, they use like nice quality water when they make their ice. So Fiji water, you know that one with the little aquarium in it?
Well,
And then there's Voss water.
not necessarily like fancy water, but
So like Crystal
high-end
Geyser.
like ice creating procedures. You know, like good ice machines,
What, like
shaping
liquid
of the
nitrogen
ice.
or something?
Why are you guessing at the way to make it if you've never had it?
You seem offended. Okay, what? So what's bad quality water? Ice, sorry.
Well,
Like
you know, like
like
you
toilet
go to,
water.
You go to like a hotel machine and get all the chips, like the ice chips out of the. That's like, nah,
So like
bad ice.
You said you got
No
2.4?
structure to it. Melts right
2.3
away.
now.
Doesn't look nice.
you want to come to my place? I'll make you a cocktail with some ice. Would you trust my ice?
I'm bringing my own sphere mold.
Why do we know what a sphere mold even is?
I know, that's why I'm bringing mine.
You're a loony, man. With your ice techniques. So you got the GTO poker mind and you got the GTO ice mind as well. You're crazy, Kevin.
That's how you make a good cocktail, Randy.
I gotta give you 10 more.
What do we got here? Queen 8 versus 10-7. Not bad for 10-7. So aces and 6.
Thought hearts completing might slow Kayhan down. Lead to maybe a check on the end, but he thinks there's value to get.
It kind of seems like both of these players are just value betting very thinly throughout the match, you know. Second and third pairs.
This does rate to be the best hand often, but it felt like earlier Mokri's plan against Ossi was to just check a lot of rivers to him and give him the chance to bluff, but we're seeing less and less of that over time.
Doesn't take the bait for that price. Queen Jack making top pair against Ace 8. Let's see if he goes for a check raise. You like this?
I do think this is nice. Ossi hasn't check raised that many flops, but Kayhan, I think, just getting a bit speedy lately with the c-betting on flops, and
Getting a
they're
little
just
punished?
taking mediocre showdown value. Ace-8 certainly could have tried to check back and make its way cheaply, and Ossi's been allowing it as well. I mean, we saw a number of pretty good second pair hands in match 2, just check all the way down to the river.
Ace 10 offsuit going to make the call from the big blind. It's got a gut shot and the best hand. Also, you're not going to follow through with a C bet. Ossi doesn't like to give up normally in these single raise pots when it gets checked to him 3 times.
And I wouldn't give up the 10-6 of hearts either. Very low showdown value at this point. Low cards all coming in. He can rep plenty.
I kind of feel like he can rep it more than most players because he's got more slow plays in his game.
Okay.
But it ain't going to work.
Nice call from the ace-10.
Very nice.
Little recovery
Nice
here
roll again.
for Kayhan.
They haven't
Oh,
shown yet.
one.
No, no, no.
Sure,
you,
sure,
you
sure.
win. You win. You probably
Yeah.
win.
Yeah, thanks.
Good balance on the slow roll.
You're getting some love, Kevin, in the chat from Wes Braddock. He makes it a point not to miss any Triton stream each festival. Big thank you to you, the commentary team, and second to none insight on how to learn how to make ice. Just kidding. He actually said to be a winning poker player.
2.7.
But thank you. Appreciate it, Wes.
Thanks, Wes. And thanks to the rest of the chat for explaining to Randy what good ice is.
I've banned all those people, by the way. Just kidding, I don't have that power. I wish I did, though. King 7 with the raise. So in this match so far, Ketola is up $1.3 million. In case you're just tuning in, this is the third match today between these two gentlemen. Mokri won the first two, $2 million apiece. This one's $4 million now. Doubled the stakes. Ketola, 400k of King Queen. Gets the Jack 9 into the muck.
Just take 20 from it.
I did make up the name Monarch Millions. It's not the official name of these matches, but I felt it was fitting.
You had the power to do it, Randy. It's your show.
The Monarch games, I like that one too. Both seem quite nice.
Midnight Monarch Millions.
Midnight Monarch Millions. The MMM, I like it. Alliteration.
Something there.
Queen Deuce offsuit with the 3-bet.
Mokri.
Gonna throw Mokri in there. The Mokri Monarch Millions. No, I got it out of order. What I did notice though with Mokri, with his 3-bet bluffs, have they always been Queen X offsuit?
Yeah, yes, I believe so.
Right,
I
like-
saw two of them, and it was, I want to say Queen 4 and Queen 7.
Right, and then we just saw the Queen Deuce. Little check back from the 8. Trying to induce the 7 high to bet, which it will successfully. Slightly larger size from Ossi.
Oh,
What a run out.
how's that for a way to chop this up?
Play the board, both of you. But I feel like someone's going to try to scoop this pot. 325k is an overbet.
I think this just works. Right?
Oh, is he going to min click him?
Oh,
Wow.
this is nasty.
That's so smart. That's so smart.
That's just nasty from Kayhan.
Stole it. And it
Twice
actually,
in rare spots, he's been able to pull that off.
it makes sense to me, Kevin, because if my opponent was trying to bluff me off the turn, they would use some kind of smaller cards and not like a king high, for example.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, when it comes 4 of a kind, it looks like they're trying to steal the pot with like a 9 high or something similar. Don't you agree?
Yeah, it does make sense. It's a good point, Randy. Like, the only way to end up there with an ace or a king
You have your count.
You
would be
wouldn't
to,
bet
like,
the turn.
also have an 8, maybe, right?
Right.
To have something else good in your hand.
Exactly, like a full house.
Actually
on the
makes
turn.
it quite nice for Kayhan to bluff the end with an 8 in his hand.
What's most impressive for me is the speed at which he figured that out.
Well, that's
Like-
just experience on display. I mean,
Mhm.
Kayhan's played hundreds of thousands of hands of this format online.
Yeah, it's crazy because obviously that's not a run out you see too often, and will
No.
probably most people don't even put in work and try to solve that situation. Trip threes. Is Ketola going to step into it with the gut shot? Because if you want to continue here, you probably have to check raise. Does fold? I need to point this out before for some of the newer players in chat. Why did the guy just fold quads? You do have to make a 5-card hand, so the kicker does play in that spot. So the 4 jacks and 8 was what both of them were playing. But if you had a high kicker, like an ace, you would have the nuts.
375.
You know you can double down both of these hands in blackjack, right?
I know that you know that. So I believe you.
You've never played a single hand in your life? Not even one?
No, I've played.
Okay. So we should go do it together in the pits. Maybe when I come to Vegas again one day.
I was going to say, happily play with you in Vegas. Maybe I'll make it down to the Crown Casino one day and we can play there.
Okay.
Is it the Crown in Melbourne?
That's right.
That's right.
Ace
I
king
was
versus threes. But go
Mixed
on.
up with Sydney. The Star is in Sydney.
That's right.
Crown's in Melbourne, yeah.
Ace king versus the threes. Threes are looking pretty good. Look at the value raise incoming. Seems pretty good, right?
This is nice. 9-9 deuce rainbow. Quite hard for the threes to be beat. Ace king clearly good enough to call.
Ten of clubs now on the turn. Monarch's considering betting for value, I believe, with ace king high. However, he would be value owning himself if it was to bet this turn. He does check it back. Contains the pot and rivers the ace. Not bad for ace king.
Terrible card for Mokri, of course. I think he should recognize this as a checking card and a spot to just hope to see showdown against king high.
Yeah, I could see Ketola having a hand like king jack or king queen. Which, if Ketola had those hands, probably should check it back.
How much will Monarch ask for?
See, 5 blacks, 2 whites. That's exactly full pot.
Mokri's sticky tendencies have served him well in the last 2 matches. This one is a little more ambitious because Monarch can only bluff with hands that were willing to call the flop check raise.
That's very true.
Not good, not good.
The stickier your opponent is,
Very not good.
the easier it is to find bluffs in this spot. Monarch not that sticky against the flop check raise from what we've seen. Makes it a lot tougher to call this.
Makes the call. Ossi Ketola. What a value bet. Full pot. The tides have turned here in match 3, where the stakes have doubled, Kevin.
You got like 2.2?
2.4.
Oh.
That's actually one of my favorite parts is when Monarch asks you how much you're playing after he like wins a huge pot against you. You know why though, right?
He always does it.
Do you know why he does it though?
Why he does?
Yeah. You know why. Come on.
What?
He's telling you right in front of your face. Because he doesn't know how to stack his chips. He doesn't know how much he has. And he can't do the subtraction.
Yeah, that's a good point. I've been so tilted about it, I just blocked it out.
Right. Not much here. There's always someone betting in these nothing versus nothing situations. This time it's going to be Mokri. Now currently down 1.5 million this match. For those of you in the chat that don't know our names, my name is Randy Liu. This is Kevin Rabbitchow. We also do linger around X, Instagram. Do try to find us during your downtime. On to this hand, 5-4 versus 9 deuce. Five, 4. Think he's gonna go for the triple check? Yeah.
This could work again. We haven't seen Monarch skip a bluff in this spot yet. Check down to river.
Quickly called. No show. So he doesn't have to show.
You don't want to show me, huh?
Gotta be careful with that. Can start calling without cards and just hope to muck and win. You ever pull that off, Randy? Just call with air on the river because your opponent mucks?
Do you know the famous hand with, I believe it was Tobias Runkenmeyer, where he called with queen high and the guy didn't want to show king high, rolling the wolf, I believe. Have you heard of this hand?
I don't know that hand.
Oh, you should YouTube it. It's amazing. It's way back in the day.
It's World Series or?
No, it wasn't World Series, but I forget where it was. But basically, the guy knew that the guy likes to muck his hand, and this is like a high roller tournament. And he called with queen high, and the guy didn't want to show, and then he showed the king, and he still wouldn't show, even though he showed the king physically.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually he mucked it, and he slammed the queen high on the table. But because the cards were mucked, or at least hit the muck, he tried to retrieve it, and it was ruled as dead.
Yeah.
So you really got to find this one. Roland DeWolf and Tobias Rankenmeyer.
I'm looking this one up. Can't believe I mean, I get the urge to show your queen high in that moment, to like rub it, like you feel proud of yourself.
Yep.
You want to show it, but like, muck those cards. Like, keep the gravy train rolling for the next time.
This is like back in the day when there was a lot more rivalry between poker players, you know, where people would just battle each other heads up. That's why I really like these Monarch Million matches, because Ossi Ketola has kind of brought back some little rivalries in poker. And sure, he's having fun here, but like he's just challenging the very best poker players.
By the way, I'm gonna pass the fuck out after this one.
Yeah?
I guess good rematch after I sleep a little bit.
How long you want to sleep?
I don't know.
1 hour is enough.
Important information to Kayhan as he gets his 5 a.m. coffee. How long exactly are we talking about? Because I just ordered a bucket of caffeinated beverage.
So it sounds like Ketola is mentioning this will be the last match, but who knows how long this match will go. We've had matches with Foxen, right? Took like 3 hours, one of them, I believe.
I've heard the matches in Cyprus went even longer.
Is that right?
I mean, when the blinds don't increase, you can really just keep trading stacks. Potential for very long individual games.
King high flush draw for Ketola. There's that heavy c-bet strategy that you've been mentioning by Mokri with air.
Yeah, I don't mind it with absolute trash like this, where if we face a check raise, it's not a big deal.
It's up against some showdown value now from King 8. Still has that flush draw. Not that he needs it. 420 in the middle. Fortunate for Mokri not to pick up a pair, because Ketola is very likely to go for value with the 8. Strong kicker. He can even get called by ace high, the way this game is going. It's an overbet. Swift fold. In case you didn't catch it, Kevin, it was between Roland de Wolf and Tobias Rankemeyer in Barcelona EPT 2010. Take a look at that when you get home later.
I've been trying to find it already, and I do see a link to a Reddit post, but it was broken, so
Okay.
I'll
Check it
keep
out later.
the search open. I'll find it when I get home.
Keep your eyes on this match for now.
Yeah.
Winner scoops 8 million. Ace Jack 3.
They both play the board.
You notice the difference here is that Mokri didn't do the 3 times check because he doesn't have value, he has a bluff. So now he's just doing the betting himself.
Yeah, he doesn't want to face that river bet. Wow, and
Ketola's picked up on it.
Ketola's going to come right back.
He realizes if you had a hand that could value bet, you would just check it to me as played. Really nice adjustment from Monarch. That's cool.
How many is that?
2.3 million. $80.
There's 80,000. There's 80,000.
And 4 doesn't have much to work with. He's got something to work with now. River, the pair of 10s.
Mokri with ace of clubs.
Are you thinking about a bluff raise if value bet comes in?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Once Ketola checks, it has to check through. Mokri thinks the pair of 3s can be good. But if he did bet, that's exactly what I was thinking, Randy.
He would have got snapped off. Just kidding, I don't know, but these guys, they're sick. Playing such wild hands. Ace 5 versus King 5. A 3-bet, King 5 offsuit. A lot of Mokri's 3-bet bluff hands are offsuited, from what I've noticed. And look at Ketola, he calls with Ace 5 off. So we have a $700,000 pot with 2 offsuit hands. Oh my god, that board is quite nice for Ace 5 off.
150.
And he's getting bet into, Kevin.
Mokri very likely to lose this one. Just a question of how much. Monarch's hand is good enough to raise and stack off.
Right, he could fold out some better ace highs that don't have a diamond.
Or even just put pressure on overpairs without a diamond. Those hands are not going to want a 3-bet jam on this board.
Right, and you're flipping
I like
anyways.
this. Yeah, it's a nice raise.
There we go. It's up to 6.2 million against 1.8. Monarch with the proper martingale. Might be able to break even here if we can close this one out.
80.
Monarch, martingales, millions, after midnight.
You can't
That's
use
mine.
after.
It
It doesn't work. Try again later.
on Mondays.
Is it Monday? It's Thursday.
Someone said it in the chat earlier, and I had to check my watch to see what day of the week it was, Randy.
Yeah. You know how these casinos don't have windows.
It's just up by 3 days.
I'm just sleeping at the desk. Nice bet there from the 7. Folded out the best hand.
1.6.
1.6 million equates to 40 big blinds remaining for Kayhan Mokri. Ketola, he's grinding.
Call.
Limp pot at the moment. Bet and take. This match has been an emotional roller coaster for Mokri, right? He had an opportunity to close it out with Ace King against Queen 10 suited that just called off 1.3 million or so. Then he got into 7s versus Queens for 2 million apiece. Couldn't get there. Now it's the chip deficit. But he has picked up a flush draw against the trip force.
This feeling like a bit of a cooler. See if Mokri wants to fast play. And he does. This is very dangerous, Randy.
Yeah, check raising the flush draw. Does he want to raise it up with the trip fours? Just call in position.
Raising small is understandable and can easily look like a rebluff of some kind.
Let's put in a time bank. What's he deciding on? Those are re-raising chips, Kevin. And he's making it 750,000.
That's sizable, but it's going to be very hard for Mokri to commit 500,000 and not end up putting in the rest at some point later.
Especially if he thinks there's a sliver of a chance that he's got fold equity.
All in.
He's going to jam it. And of course, the ace-4 is calling. $3.2 million pot. Mokri needs a flush
GL.
and not let his opponent make a full house. 8 outs. Needs a diamond. Or this match is over. This is stressful for Mokri. Understandable. Turn is the 4. Death by quads.
Don't know who
Wow.
Okay. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm sorry. I take little sleep and then
I mean,
Then-
I'll wait 1 hour, but I'm not gonna wait forever. What time is it even?
okay, let's see. I'm gonna. Okay, I'll crash for a bit. But
Okay.
GG's.
Wow.
No, it's just too bright.
It seems like the players, well, mainly Monarch, needs a little break. He is
Yeah.
dying at the table, but he just won an $8 million match. So he lost game 1 for $2 million. He lost game 2 for another $2 million, and he was down, what, $4 million in 2 hours.
Yep.
And then here, extended match, and he's broken even against Kayhan Mokri.
Yeah, I mean, found the better side of the deck in that match, right? Kayhan making all the big hands in the first 2 in the $4 million match, when I suppose it really matters. Randy, Monarch picking up a few big ones. And
On the Martingale, by the way.
Yeah, on the Martingale after midnight, not Monday. And it just, yeah, I mean, it has to feel good, and perhaps just an excuse to step away from the table for a moment for some rest.
Yeah, it's good timing, but like I mentioned earlier, you have to feel for Kayhan Mokri. It seemed like he was going to close this one out
Yeah.
very early. He limped ace king. His opponent, Monarch, raised queen 10 suited, and he went for the limp jam, right? For
Yeah, he was
1.3 million or so.
well ahead at that point. I think it was 6.5 to 1.5 thereabouts. And
Right.
Yeah.
And he called off the queen 10 suited, and he was good pre-flop, but then, of course, the queen got there. Later, he kind of forced the situation of 7s against queens when he opted to 3-bet. Kind of maybe have to call off given the history you know about this guy, jamming ace deuce, right?
Yeah, it feels like a bit of a cooler for 50 big blinds to me.
Yeah, it feels like a bit of a cooler. And, well, it's 5:30 a.m., and I do have good news for you guys. I have heard they will play another match tomorrow, guaranteed $5 million apiece, but they'll do that tomorrow, so you'll just have to tune in for our main event coverage. Day 3, 16 remaining. Christoph Vogelsang in the lead. I'm going to start the same time, 2 p.m. local, so guess we'll see you guys tomorrow, and of course, that $10 million match. See you guys.